Today, we're going to try to fix the stipula with the broken cap. This, because of the way the pin is made, with this little metal nut inside, screwed into threads in here, this is all one piece originally. They cut a hole in there, and the clip is held in with a little slot. The clip is held in that little hole with this metal tang. Alright, and then this little metal brass or whatever it is, this metal nut pushes up against the tang, but also against the finial. And the wall here, it's not thin, but I guess because of the type of material, it's sort of fragile. But that, after so much time of being used and pressed against and used, this thing just eventually went pop. So I made a new clip to look similar to it that'll fit on here and will be held on with like a traditional ring, you know, like old-timey style. And this is a acrylic I had that was kind of close to this. It's not exact, but better than anything else I had, and I was surprised how good it was. But yeah, let's see if we can fix it or if we kill it. First, let's put on a new cutting edge. I don't want to have any risk of failure if I don't have to. Is that one new? Let's see. It's not bad, but it's not new. So, let's get a new one. There we go. Whew, okay, I'm nervous. I made this mandrel on the CNC. It's 34 TPI. So that's 8.5 threads per inch that I actually cut. Then I had to shim it out because this thing here is, this cap is not straight. By like 20, 30, 40 thou. It wobbles like this. If these shims aren't in there. Woohoo! Anyways, let's go. Fingers crossed. Look at that, going good so far. I gotta get it down past the broken chipped stuff. And should I get past the, I think I should definitely get past that little tang. So the slot from the clip from this metal thing is, you know, you can see that right there. I'm gonna turn that all the way off. But we'll still have plenty of room for the nib inside to not hit inside of this finial. So, and this is bigger than this, and the hole, oh, is the hole the same? I think it's the same. Hole is 29. Yeah, the hole is even a tiny bit bigger. 295 thousandths instead of 290 thousandths. So, all right. You can see the wobble here. The pin is just so uneven. All right, we're almost to the end of it. Probably just one more pass. Another thing that's interesting, the inside of this cap, the inside of cap is usually straight. The walls are straight. The inside of this pin cap is profiled with the curve. So it's thicker here than it is here, which you would expect. Well, it's thicker here than it is here, which you wouldn't expect. But I guess they do that to make up for the steep profile that they put on the cap itself. So the inside profile matches the outside profile. The inside, the hole in the cap, is shaped like the cap itself. I'm just grateful that my mandrel, this orange acrylic, is rigid enough for me to be doing this because if it was wobbly on there, that would make the next part, because I'm gonna have to bore the inside a little bit and then thread it. And if this is wobbly on here, lots of deflection, that would be really hard. But this should be pretty easy. Hey! Now let's get the little baby boring bar on there. And we're going to zero this sucklet out. Let me see. Let me get a good look. Alright, that's just touching. Now we're going to zero the dial caliper, so I know exactly, more or less, how deep I'm going to be going. So that's back to zero. Alright, now we have the diameter of this. I'm going to take off, that is 385 thousandths. If it were 39 thousandths, I'd make the hole what's 39 minus 17 thousandths? 38, 36, 7. Math. $268. So the hole has got to be 268 thousandths to comfortably accept threads for the finial. Now let's see. This should be like a quarter, a little more than a quarter. 280 thou. 265 will bore to 280 there. Let's see, we need 265. That is... We need 365. Yeah, 365, that's 390. And this is at 325. 335, 335. Am I being overly cautious measuring every step? Yes, but I don't want to try to replace this cap because I can't. I mean, I could make a new one easy, and I could take this ring off and just build a new cap, but it wouldn't be the same material. 340 thou, 50, 65. We got 25 thou more to go. Alright, looking good so far. And that is, should be 360 right on the tip. Almost 360. Okay, 280 thou deep. What are we looking at? Still 255. That's about 260. So we're just gonna go a little hair over. All right. 6. That last shallow cut is a relief for the threads. See how they fit in a little bit before the threads will engage. That's what you want. That's the best thing in the world, baby. Now, 36 TPIs, threads per inch.
Coffee.
Yay, coffee! I'm gonna cut some threads real quick. Zero, and we are going to cut to, let's measure again because I didn't write it down or remember it. I think 25. 26, so just over a quarter of an inch. So I'm gonna go 270 thou. So, threader on. 36 TPI selected. Let's make sure we're going to have a little bit of contact, but not too much. I'm looking in the hole. The threader tool is not touching yet. Now it's just barely touched. I'm going to move my fancy marker on the cross slide. That's at whatever. Then we're going to do this a few times until the finial threads in comfortably. 270 thou. We're gonna just go like 2, 4, like 6 thou. Is that right? Yeah, we're gonna go like 6 thou deeper each pass. So it's gonna take like 5 or 6 times to do this. Some people describe threading as a religious experience. Threading's just like, you know, tying your shoes, or sharpening a pencil. It's just a thing you do, and when you know how to do it properly, you make threads. Let's do one more, and we're just gonna test those threads out, even though I know for a fact they're not gonna engage. They won't engage in there. Should sort of pretend to catch though. Yep, pretends to catch. I wish this had more blue-gray in it, but the pattern is right on, almost. Alright, so that was at 4.5. Let's go 3. Number on the compound is what I'm referring to. 4.5. So that was actually 35 thousandths. Now we're at 3 thousandths. 30,000, excuse me. We're gonna go past 30 to 26. After this one, I'm gonna test again. And hopefully, that'll be us done. Then I can just shape the top of the finial to be round without the crown. Woo! Oh, getting there. Alright. So we're gonna go 2 this time. 20 thou on the compound. That's not how deep we cut. The compound just goes backwards. Y'all like hearing me talk and ramble, don't you? This is what I say to myself as I'm working every time I make a part. I just talk to the part, I talk to myself and the machines. Otherwise I'll get distracted and go do something else for an hour. Ooh. This is just single point, single lead threading. One turn, like one line of threads that engage only one way. It's not like a 4 start cap that can go on 4 different ways, or a 3 start cap that can go on 3 different ways. Whoa, whoa, oh, ladies and gentlemen. Now I may still end up cutting off some of this because it's pretty long. Oh, yo! I got the profile curve on this wrong, but I'll knock that down when I chuck it up to whatever you call it, shape it. Success! Ta-da! Jazz fingers! All right, bye.